Hello everyone, and thanks for watching Edupedia World videos. In this video, we'll discuss solutions to the questions in paper 1 of the 2013 JEE Advanced Physics paper. The order I'll be following will be the same as in code 0, but in any other order the questions will be the same, just the order will be different, so you can figure that out for yourself. Right. Now we move on to the next section in which one or more of the options will be correct. And just a small tip I'll give you, the best way to solve questions in which one or more options are correct is, so that you don't miss any of the options, is to treat each option as a true or false. So you have to solve basically 4 questions, one for each option, whether it's true or false, because otherwise you sometimes forget some important options which might seem too obvious to you to want spending much time on. Let's move on to the 12th question. A particle of mass m is moving with a constant velocity 4I meters per second, enters magnetic field, it goes from x is equal to 0 to x is equal to L, and it emerges with the second speed. Okay, so this is the xy plane for us. This is x is equal to 0, this is x is equal to L. The magnetic field exists in all y directions between this region. Right, we don't know the magnitude or the direction of the magnetic field. Initially, U1 is 4I cap. So it's going like this, 4I cap. By the time it comes out from the other side, its velocity is 2 times root 3I plus root 3J, or we can write it as U1 is 4I cap, U2 we can write it as 4 times root 3I by 2 plus J by 2. And this is the unit vector where cos theta is root 3 by 2, so theta is 30 degrees. So it comes out in this direction at 30 degrees. So we'll not draw it here, it will be a little bit higher up if it starts near the x-axis. So let's say here. So this is 4 in the x direction, this is 30 degrees, this is also 4. Right. So first of all, both these vectors span the xy plane. Right. So the movement has been in the xy plane, so the magnetic field has to be in the z direction. Whether it's in the positive or the negative z direction depends on what direction the acceleration was. For this, the force was in the upward direction. And you can see from the right hand rule that the force will in the upward direction, this is x and y, if the magnetic field is going into the plane, but the positive z is coming out of the plane. Right, V cross B, if B is going into the plane, will give upwards, but the positive z is coming out of the plane, so the magnetic field is in the minus z direction, so A option is correct. Then we need to calculate the magnitude. Right, so let's say this was the center of the circle about where this was going. Right, so this is R and this is also R. Right, now because this is 90 degrees, this is 30 degrees, means this is 30 degrees. Right, we are just trying to calculate the value of R at this point. Right, so many ways to calculate R. One of the easier ones is, we know that this time took 10 milliseconds. 10 milliseconds is 10 into 10 to the power 3 seconds. 10 to the power minus 3 seconds. This is the time it took, and we know the speed is 4 throughout, right? The speed initially and the speed finally are the same, which is 4. So the time it took would actually be 30 degrees by 360 degrees into 2 pi r. This would be the distance traveled divided by the speed. This would be the time, right? The distance traveled like this in a circle will be 30 by 360 times 2 pi r, and divide that by the speed will give you the time. This is 10 into 10 to the power minus 3. Right, 30 by 360 we can write as 1 by 12. So what we get from that is, this is 6, this is 1 by 100, so we get R is equal to 24 by 100 pi. But we know this is equal to mv by qb, right? M into v, v is 4 by q times b. So from that we can directly get v. 4 cancel with this gives us 8, this gives us 6, and 100 pi by 6 will be 50 pi by 3. So this means magnetic field is 50 pi by 3 m by q, which means the answer is C. So A and C would be the correct answers. So this is how you do it. You take each option and you check it as a true or false. So this completes the solutions. Thank you.